We are the world-renowned Tuskegee University Golden Voices Concert Choir. We come from all over the country, but here in Alabama, we're all one big family.
Annually, we celebrate our choir potluck where everybody brings a dish. We have some fun, and I'm looking forward to it.
I don't know who made that buffalo chicken dip, but man, it was fire. Like, make you want to go slap their mama. Thank you, sir.
Your makeup is so beautiful, it's like me.
They better not eat our spaghetti, that's all I know. I gotta eat. We in college, I gotta eat.
You made the dip?
Yeah.
It's actually good. You know, I talk about everybody's cooking, so.
Thank you, that means a lot.
Coming from me.
Okay, so I made the rotel and I knew everybody was getting my rotel because I did that. So every year at our potluck, everybody's responsible for bringing something to eat. So instead of bringing something to eat, I got the napkins and the cups and all the paper products. So if it wasn't for me, you would have been eating out of your hands.
I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I'll live as I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity.
So as the prez, I asked everybody to do one simple thing: perform a talent.
I can hardly speak. I lose our control.
So at the potluck, we always do talent. And so Danny gets up there saying she gonna sing. She comes out with SWV, We. Now she know that's cheating. Like, everybody want to be sisters with voices when you pull that out. Man, come on now. She really wanted to do it. She should have did some Layla Hathaway. Watch somebody try to join you on that.
So I love Julian and Chuck, and I asked them to do one thing: to sing. But instead, they turned it into a Beyonce dance battle.
This just don't make no sense. Like, you already know you too big to be up there dancing like that, and then you just can't dance.
Y'all did not see his face when he fell. He tried to play it Oh, okay. All right, for real. All right, that was funny. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So the choir is like female dominated. It's like a million of them. Everybody knows though, no matter how many females we got in the choir, if they want to hear some real singing, they come to the men's glee club.
I couldn't hear nobody pray. Lord, I couldn't hear nobody pray.
Then Rashad gonna come out and sing too. Go ahead, Happy. You better sing for me now. Ow. Yes.
This old building keeps on leaking, and my soul has got to move. I've got another building, a building not made by man's hands.
See, I have such a level of respect for all of the male groups that have come before. I mean, like, you have the Temptations, Boys to Men, Jodeci, New Edition, Troop. I mean, they're amazing. And I mean, I like music now. I like all types of music, but I'm just saying, I'm not always trying to get with, you know, Travis Scott and Gucci Gang. Nah, sometimes I want to hear some real music.
This old building keeps on leaking, and my soul has got to move. I've got another building not made by man's hand.
Wait a minute. Is this Will that I'm... Will? better sing too.
So, you know, we love to have fun, and it's so many girls, and they say, oh, you know, they want to play football.
Break on 3. 1, 2, 3.
We ended up playing a nice little flag football game out there, you know, a nice little day turn up.
Girl scored a touchdown on the first play. Capri ain't do nothing. Aaron tackled the girl, and the girl was already in the end zone. And Dr. Barr was standing over there, look, counting stars.
It's really not surprising that she scored. I mean, this girl is in the Army. She could outrun everybody on that team.
So they wanted me to get out there and play flag football, but I couldn't because I had to wash my hair.
Sit down! Sit!
The blue team to hike the ball. How you not catch the ball? How you fumbled the ball on the hike? I can't even. I can't.
I had one job, and that was to hike the ball. I mean, it's really not my fault that she didn't catch it. I mean,
you can hike it to me, and I'm gonna run to the right. Everybody run to the right and block.
So when we got the ball back, Dr. Barr over here told we held it up. He said,
"Okay," and then I'm looking at you. Throw it. All right, come on. All right.
Just block me. I'm gonna run.
Dr. Barr got the ball and he ran it, but his belt been gone by 10-15 minutes ago. He's still running. Like, Dr. Barr, come on, come back, come back, come back.
I don't even know who won because I tried my hardest and I'm hot, I'm sweaty, and I'm a little musty. So all I know is I still gotta go to rehearsal at the end of the day.
I have never seen that much testosterone with a group of girls. I mean, we got a field full of girls and they out there yelling, pushing. I'm like, okay, you know what? It's over. Cut the music, all of that. It's over. I'm gone. Can y'all go like do your hair or something? Like just.
Because we have so many museums on our campus that has like artifacts from past and present people who are so influential to our university or the African American heritage period, Tuskegee University is truly the foundation to African American history.
Here on campus we have the George Washington Carver Museum and we also have the Legacy Museum.
We don't an institution that's a national historical site. With that being said, any type of renovations that's done to these buildings is done from an interior standpoint. So they're gonna prevent from touching the walls.
We're at the Legacy Museum and I'm just amazed by everything that I'm seeing. Not only do we have pictures and nice passages for us to read, but also they have actual artifacts. I'm talking about genuine tools that were used on the plantations, typewriters, I mean everything. It was amazing.
But we have this here just to display why we're part of a land-grant institution when it comes to practicing agriculture, mechanical arts, the military tactics.
So we're seeing all of these amazing things in the Legacy Museum, and I don't think the students at Tuskegee even recognize how much rich history our institution has.
Many people know about Booker T. Washington and George Washington Carver when we then think about Tuskegee, but a lot of people don't know about the connection that we have with Henrietta Lacks.
A lot of people know her story about how they took her cells without knowledge. They saw that her cells was reacting and reproducing outside the host. This is groundbreaking, but a lot of people don't know Tuskegee involvement in it. All right, so these two scientists, Russell Brown and James Henderson, was selected to create a culture of her cells on a massive level. So they found ways to preserve her cells by keeping it at 36 degrees Celsius and putting them in bottles and tubes to avoid contamination. And from this campus, they reproduced their cells. They sent over 600,000 bottles and tubes of her cells across the world for experimentation from this actual campus.
I don't think Henrietta Lacks gets the recognition that she truly deserves. I mean, her contribution to African American health or the health industry, period, is something that a lot of people need to familiarize themselves with.
So now the first thing that will come from experimenting on her cells is the polio vaccine. So in 1951, she was admitted into the hospital. That next year, in 1952, we actually had the polio vaccine.
They used thousands of her cells to cure polio, to do so many things. She changed medical history.
John A. Kenny, there's a reason why this building is called John A. Kenny Hall, because he's going to reorganize the School of Nursing. Also, he's going to establish the John A. Andrew Memorial Hospital, which we're standing in.
It's amazing to think about the people that have come before us and changed the world. We have a very respected agricultural department here on campus in our university. When we decided to visit the goat farm, I already knew that was not going to go well.
Walking on this trail feels like the highway to heaven. I really don't know where we're going.
When y'all go in, y'all can't be loud. Just move like slow. If you want them to come to you, just move slow. Don't chase after them and put your hand out or grab some it look like grass, but it's not. It's kind of like dry.
Hey, girl. Oh, hey, I'm scared. I'm a horse buck. I'm scared. How a goat buck.
Go ahead, too. Tim, you got the feed going.
See, John got it.
Oh.
Put some feed in your hand.
Get y'all some feed.
Shakaya told everyone to talk softly, but they were still talking loud.
Ooh, I thought she was a goat. Oh, Jesus, help me, Lord Jesus. Oh, Lord, help me, God, help me, Jesus, please. Please, Jesus, hold me, I'm scared.
If you don't go feed them goats.
I'm scared, hold me, please. No.
What is it gonna do to you?
No, I don't want to. Please, let me out.
Mel, calm down. They don't even have teeth.
That's why I was still on the outside. I'm not trying to go in there with them things. This is disgusting. You hand them thing and feed it through the this.
Why is she so scared of a goat? It don't want you. You think all men and goats want you.
This is so hilarious. So Tim left the goat out the gate, and now we can't get the goats back to where you're supposed to be.
Wait a minute. Somebody left the gate open.
It's not a dog. It's not a dog, dummy.
They're blaming me for letting the goat out, and I did not let that goat out. I'm looking, Melody is running, so it probably was her. She didn't close that gate behind her.
Not playing by her mom.
The further she gets away, the harder it is to catch her. That's not gonna help. She see you.
The The goat must not know Shakai's from Detroit. She gon' catch it.
Oh my goodness, she is on the goat like it's a horse. It's not a pony, baby.
Shakaya want to play for either the Saints or the Falcons. I'm convinced she out here trying to get a contract.
This goat is not happy about his mama being stuck.
Don't you handle my mama like that? What's wrong with you? Get your hands off my mama. You tried it. Don't let me get over this gate.
They not letting us come back. The choir cannot come back to the goat field.
They'll probably see us like,
Shakaya can't come back either.
I mean, she. Oh, tink tink. Oh my goodness.
Y'all, this has made my day. Shakaya, what's the weekend goat?
Are you ready?
Yes, I already I don't like that. All right. Shakaya, baby, you are the greatest of all time.
You know, I don't just pick fights or nothing like that, but I'm convinced if I ever get into something, I'm calling Shakaya. She a busser.
You are the GOAT, no pun intended. Sorry.
All right, come on, y'all.
Go, Shakaya. From Detroit, Michigan. Woo, woo. All that struggle wasn't in vain growing up. You handled that goat and showed him who's tough.
So we decided we wanted to collaborate with another organization on campus. So we went over to the band room and we had a nice little time. We decided to turn up with them, sing a little for Jesus, you know.
And now I'm over here watching the drummers like, wait a minute, don't take me back to the shed now. We can go back if you want to now. Hey!
1, 2, just wanna praise you forever and ever and ever for all you've done for me.
Everybody's flowing. I'm leading the solo of the song. You know, we in this thing. Feel like I'm back at church, back home.
So we're giving them energy and we're getting energy off of them. That's what makes the whole thing magical.
I must say, it was really a great opportunity to be able to work with the band. It was so awesome. I mean, we're both really pivotal parts of the music department here, and just to put those two together, it was unbelievable. So I really wish we could do that more often, and we definitely need to do that more often.
So we were singing with the band and they had the drums playing and the horns blowing and stuff, so it was like one big block party.
Okay, first of all, the band already lit in themselves. And you know, the choir, we could be lit, you know what I'm saying? But put us together, you might as well hide your kids, hide your wife, because you don't know what's going to happen.
We gon' fall in parlay. That's the Tuskegee way.
about Tuskegee. We have so many authentic and just historic sites that everybody across the world could come see.
Welcome to the Oaks. This is the personal home of Booker T. Washington. This building is also one of about 23 historical buildings here, which were built by the students of Tuskegee Institute.
This big house is sitting here on campus, and so many people don't realize when they pass by every day, this is the house that Booker T. Washington, as well as his wives, actually lived in.
I'm looking around. It's a lot of stairs in this house.
This is a Queen Anne styled home, very popular during the late 1890s to early 1900s. And during that time, the husband and wife did not share a bedroom if they could help it. They were very big on privacy. So if you could afford it, you and your husband would have a separate bedroom.
The lady said Booker T. Washington and his wife didn't sleep together. Wait a minute. If I'm buying the cow gotta sleep with me too.
So this bedroom here is the bedroom of Miss Margaret Murray Washington. She was Booker T. Washington's third wife, as well as the only wife to have lived in the home. And the flooring that you guys see inside the rooms is the original flooring for the home.
So you said this was her room and this was his room? Mm-hmm. So they kind of have like a
they connect. There's a door that connects the two rooms together.
They had a little...
never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, she had the fireplace.
You see that mirror?
I can't believe they kept like the real floors and the walls of this real house, y'all. Like, this the real thing.
Alright, so this is Booker T. Washington's office space. When Booker T. Washington was here, this is the room where he would have spent the majority of his time. I just love the craftsmanship work that went into making a chair like this, especially during that time period, the late 1890s to early 1900s. You know, something like this was handmade, and it probably took someone literally thousands of hours to design as well as build. And if you guys notice, this chair and this desk are exactly the same. Any guess as to where they came from?
Asia.
So, country? Country?
Asia?
Yeah.
Asia not a country? Oh, Asia, a country in Asia. I thought Asia was
Japan.
Yeah.
Right.
We're at Booker T. Washington's house, and the first thing that I think of, Booker T. Washington was balling. This is a big old house for back then.
And the picture that you guys see of Booker T. Washington that sits on the desk, that is actually a picture of him on his blind horse, Dexter.
He was blind.
Yeah. That was his favorite horse as well.
Oh, geez. Did you know the blind horse?
I blind.
Why was he ride a blind horse?
When we're told about blacks in that time period, we always are told, you know, that they were in poverty and dealing with, you know, so many of the troubles financially. But when I look at this house, it's amazing. I mean, 14 karat gold trimmings in the bathroom, fine china, 8 bedrooms, 15,000 square feet. I mean, this is awesome.
Oh my God. Do you know how to see that right there?
Move so somebody can see.
Yeah, Tim, you gotta get
You can walk in. Can we walk in?
No, you see this? You see this?
Oh yeah, you're right. It's not red.
Okay, now that tub might look like a wretched tub right now, but back then, that was the tub to get into.
That engraving design was created by using 14 karat gold.
Oh, it's real gold?
Yeah, it's real gold.
Oh, the engraving on the tile.
That's real gold.
All right then, for the gold in the bathroom. I told you he was balling.
He was so respected. He was invited to dine with kings and queens. He was invited to the White House. I mean, he has pictures of President Theodore Roosevelt, of President George Washington, and his wife on the wall in his office. It's amazing. And the most respectful thing about him, the house was built by his students from Tuskegee.
Anything could be happening on campus, but we not missing rehearsal.
Okay, Tuskegee University Golden Conscious Choir. We want to welcome this evening Dr. Royce Mosley.
Our choir has been invited all over the world. I mean, to Canada, to Liverpool. But tonight, we have Mr. Royce Mosley in practice with us. Oh, I know this is going to be epic.
Up, down, side to side, round and round. We're the ones that have been chosen. Chosen generation.
I'm walking into the chapel and immediately I notice the towering ceilings, and I know that it's something unique and something special. This university has an incredible conductor, Dr. Barr, and he has set the bar, and I know that we really have to go into really working on diction and things of that nature in this really live room with this big ceilings and things of that nature. It's getting ready to be a special time.
All right, Tim, this is what you got. You don't have to look up, down, side to side, round and round. We're the ones that have been chosen.
Okay, so Mr. Royce teaching this song. We already jamming to it. I feel we're gonna turn up.
You don't have to look, and accent you. You don't have to look. Let me hear that in unison, a perfect unison. Ready?
You don't have to look up, down, side to side, round and round. We're the ones that have been chosen.
Such that they pop almost like Michael Jackson is singing them. You don't have to look up, down, side to side, all right? Round and round, so that they get literally inside the rhythms that the drums are playing, all right? One more time, same side. Ready, go.
You don't have to look up, down, side to side, round and round. We're the ones that have been chosen.
He's teaching us about diction and articulation. I can already hear the difference in how this song is sounding.
A royal priesthood, a holy nation, peculiar people. A royal priesthood, a holy nation, peculiar people.
The song is particularly unique tonight because it comes from 1 Peter 2:9, where we are declared a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people, to him that has called us out of darkness and into the marvelous light. This is a great song to share with the young people tonight because it's very important for them to know that they must live the song that they sing. They can't just sing it out, but they got to walk it out.
I've got to give them the praise.
When you think of the words of this song, he brought me out of the darkness into the marvelous light. Oh!
When that beat dropped, I just couldn't help myself. I had to really rock on every block, but then I had to get back to the hallelujah.
There is nothing left now to do but take it from the top and really deliver. It's time to have fun. It's time to turn it up. As they say, light it up.